Drawing graphs in the form of y equals mx plus c, and we're going to do it manually. I'm going to show you two methods. So let's say I want to draw the graph of y equals, let's make it 2x plus 7. The first thing I can do is I can recognize that 2 is my gradient. So I see that that is my gradient m. So I'm going to say m equals rise over run. I'm going to write it rise over run. I'm then going to say my rise over my run is 2, and because there's nothing, it means 2 over 1. It's positive 2 over 1. What I can also see is I can see that my y-intercept is 7. So my y-intercept is positive 7. Okay, so I'm going to say y-intercept my y-intercept equals c equals positive 7. So if I want to draw the graph of that, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to draw myself a set of axes, and then I'm going to say I'm going to go to my y-intercept. My y-intercept is at plus 7. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that that is my y-intercept. From here, I'm going to use my rise over my run. So I'm going to rise to 1, 2, and now I'm going to run 1. So there's my graph. I'll draw my graph doing that. Make sure I'm accurate. And that will be my graph. Okay. The other method, I'm not too crazy about that method. The reason is, if you've got a gradient here that is something like 11 over 7, to go up 11 over 7 becomes a bit difficult to work with. So the other option is to use my gradients. Now remember, on any graph, my y-intercept is where, there's my y-intercept, that is where x is 0, and my x-intercept is where y is 0. So I already have my y-intercept. Let's say I haven't used this yet. Okay, this has not been there yet. Then I can find my x-intercept. My x-intercept would be where we said my x-intercept is where y is 0. That means that is where that is 0 equals 2x plus 7. What I'll do is I'll take 7 away from both sides to get rid of that. That will give us, and I'm going to swap the two sides. That's going to give me 2x equals negative 7. I'm then going to divide by 2 on both sides. And my answer equals x equals negative 7 over 2, which is negative 3.5. Now let's see how inaccurate I was, because my x-intercept should have been at minus 1, minus 2, minus 3.5. So you see my graph should have been actually not looking like that, but looking like that. And because I was working inaccurately, because those 2 points were so close to each other, my graph actually looked wrong. But that is how my graph should have looked. Y-intercept, x-intercept.